In this video, we're going to continue looking at how you can create lettering using the Floriani Rainbow software, and this time we're going to specifically look at how to do enveloping and kerning or adjusting the letter spacing. And so, like always, I'm just going to start with a new empty workspace and click on the horizontal text tool and place down those words My Text. And I want you to notice that when I first create the text, there are little blue and gold handles, and those blue and gold handles are for adjusting the letter spacing. And so notice when I grab on this blue handle, I can move the word text closer to the word my or further away. And so a blue handle will affect all of the letters after the blue handle. And so every letter has its own handle, and that's how you can manually adjust the spacing between your letters. Now, the gold handles allow you to select one individual letter and adjust its sort of space without, in fact, you can adjust exactly where that letter fits even off of your baseline in that way. And so you can create a new and kind of unique, I guess, text arrangement in this way if you want to. And of course, don't be afraid to try things, because you can always go undo, 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 and put it all back together again. But the idea is the blue and the gold handles are for sort of adjusting the letters in different ways. And the gold handles not only allow you to select and move that one letter, they also allow you to resize one letter within your text element. You can rotate that one letter to a new rotation. And so that's all part of this editing text mode. And I just want to point out that sometimes what happens is you click on your select tool to, maybe just select your text or another piece of text, or maybe you're coming back to it a day later and you're like, oh, I really wanted to edit that text. Well, when you first select your text, you're in what's known as select mode, where you have the transformation box where you can resize your text or stretch your text. But if you want to get back to the blue and the gold handles again, you need to right click on top to choose for edit text. And now when you're in the edit text mode, that's when you can select a little gold handle or a little blue handle and adjust the way the lettering shows in that way. And so those are two different kind of modes of editing your text. Now, another thing you can always do when you're in, I guess if I go back to the edit text mode, you can reset your embroidery. And it puts everything back to kind of like the natural environment of it. Another thing you can do with a right click over top of your text, specifically when you're in the edit text mode, is do what's known as an envelope around your letters. And so if I choose to envelope my letters in, let's say, a bridge with a concave bottom, it'll make it flat along the top and concave along the bottom. And you can even kind of adjust that concave, sort of convex line along the bottom by just selecting that center handle. Same thing on the top. You can move them both at the same time. Move them away from each other or together. And at some point, if you want to just go back to the beginning, you can tell it to reset your frame. Also with a right click. So yeah, you right click and you tell it you want to do an envelope and ask for a pennant towards the left, and so it makes it skinny on the right and bigger at the left, and you can use the corner handles to make that even more apparent or sort of dramatic. You can even combine the two effects together and kind of make your own special envelope shape where your letters will fit into. And so that's, I guess, a little bit more about text and ways that you can select and edit text. And as always, once you've created your text, it's easy to go ahead and create the coolest rainbow color path for all of your text segments. And so yeah, come back and watch the next video and learn how to do text along a circle.